pace you with the energy enhancer. Right, yes, my name is Amir, retired police officer. I'm 60 years old, but nobody believes that I've been retired. I don't know whether they are pulling my leg or is it actually Lifewave X39 is working. Must ask of the team later on. Right, I'm trying to share with you today is about the experience that I had, sciatica pain, right? Okay, sciatica pain, and I had this twice. Okay, the first round was that I went to see therapy and all that, and subsequently I met one good one, and he managed to help, and that's it. For a year, the pain is totally gone. The thing is, after that it relapsed. When it relapsed, I went back to the same therapy. Then the therapist said, I think this is your nerve problems. You just do exercise and nothing much can be done. And I was in pain, I suffered a lot. How much pain? Right? If I were to queue for food, okay, in the hawker center, if there's 3 persons before me, I will never get to the stall. Okay, the first person served, I need to look for a chair, and it was very, very painful. Right? So you just imagine if I need to queue for food, I'll make sure that nearby to the stall there's the table and the chairs are aligned, so I get to sit. So whenever I feel the pain, right, up to the stage where okay, there is no more chairs out there, then I will just stand like that. Right? Looks very weird. I was an active person. Last time I was very fit. Now I'm a bit fat. Okay, so as a police officer, we need to pass our physical fitness every year, and that happens to me. And I can't take it. I don't believe it. Now, but one day. I met his friend, Peter. He's not here around today. He fallen sick. He introduced me to Jackie and Wendy. Then they patched this Aeon on me, and subsequently after that, I felt about there was a reduction, but I'm not that convinced yet, right? Then, but looking back, I realized because initially. He asked me, okay, go and order your fish and chips. That was the most expensive fish and chips I ever had. Because after that, it cost me a diamond package. Okay? So, I said, you crazy or what? Ask me to. Okay, he ordered. But subsequently, after eating, we need to return the tray, right? They said, okay, I need to return the tray. I was also quite hesitant then, but I never realized I went and returned the tray. Alright? And while sitting down there, I was saying, hey, how could I actually return the tray when actually I was in pain then? Okay, that was one incident, but I wasn't convinced yet. So Jinlong came to Singapore. He made a presentation in Wood Square, Woodlands. So I was there. And I sat in front because whatever it is, I said, I'm going to volunteer myself, whatever is going to happen to me. So he patched it on me. Right? Not on my buttock, of course, on my pants. And there is a wallet. He patched it down there. The 1 point ice wave that is supposed to address pain. And what happened after that? 70% of the pain gone. Right? That was quite amazing because after that we went for a walk into Causeway Point and continued and have our meal. So the pain, which was excruciating, how bad is the pain? Maybe the hawker center. Okay, as a Muslim, I need to pray 5 times a day, and one prayer takes about 5 minutes. And it depends whether it's a set of 2 or a set 3 or 4 at max. Right? And during that prayers, we need to recite a short verse from the Quran. The first verse, which is known as Al-Fatiha, that's only about 7 sentences. I couldn't last that 7 sentences. I used to lead prayers in the morning, weekends, on Saturday morning. After I got that, I don't want to know. I just couldn't stand that pain, and I in the middle, I just couldn't just sit down and all that. Yeah. So that was how much it has actually helped a lot especially for my own spiritual life and physical life, right? That is important. And that is how much Lifewave actually helped me. And to a certain extent, I got all my family members into it. My daughters now also upgraded to Diamond, and it's like a hobby to her. Anything she will just patch. Anything the husband say, hey, I'm not well, she start to patch anything anywhere. So even to a certain extent, my granddaughter, 14 months, she was having this flu, and she also patched. I said, hey, you better be careful, monitor her, not, don't treat her as, like an adult. Okay, we usually monitor over periods of 4 hours and all that, but constantly give her water and all that stuff. Right, so that is about my experience. But I want to share with you one fantastic thing that recently happened to my family. It happens to my mother-in-law. My mother-in-law went to Kluang to visit her sister. She stayed there for about 2 weeks, and suddenly she got blackout and went to the doctor. Doctor said it is eye stroke, and the right eye is totally blinded. She can only see using one eye, left eye. So brought her back to Singapore, sent her to a hospital nearby to a place, and what happened was that the doctor said, sorry, nothing can be done, you have to live with it. So at a senior age, late 70s, so she said she's going to live with it. She was like very uncomfortable, very uneasy. Said, okay, bring back. I patched X39 during the day, Aeon at night, for 2 weeks. Then I asked her, how was it? Blurry. Isn't it good, positive progress, right? I patched Kanosin. Hari Raya, I asked again, how was it? Because this thing happens before fasting month. I can see now, but sometimes there's a line, black line on the right eye. So isn't that amazing? Initially she was quite phobia that the left eye will also be affected, but now she can see both eyes, but at times that that black line is there, right? Okay, so that is my sharing. Thank you very much.